Dog, do you? A mediation between a pet owner and the tenants association of an apartment complex regarding an unauthorized deposit goes awry. Setting, a meeting room at the leasing office.
Thank you both for coming. As the apartment manager, one of my duties is to resolve problems and mediate disputes among the residents. Briefly describe what the issue is. You go first, Miss Dunphy.
The rules state that dog owners must pick up, after their pet. Mr. Mickle has repeatedly allowed his large dog to drop poop pies all along the walking path next to the pool.
Mr. Mickle, what have you got to say to that?
False. Scotty hates the pool. Doesn't Miss Lacey here have to prove beyond a doubt it was my dog that's responsible for this act of canine disobedience?
Normally, a simple admission of guilt and payment of small fine resolve the matter.
How do you know it was my dog who dropped a brownie in the walking path? Did you actually see my dog do it?
No, but you have been observed walking away from what is obviously a fresh steamer.
That doesn't prove my dog is responsible for this heinous crime.
I present Exhibit A. This is the actual turd preserved for this proceeding.
What? Yo, get it away from me.
It's perfectly harmless. It's practically mummified. See?
I'm stoked that the Tenants Association is helping to reduce their carbon footprint. But that could be anyone's fudge patty. You can get that or something very similar to it almost anywhere.
Yes, Miss Dunphy. If this was a courtroom, I would cite you for contempt. Get rid of it.
In my hand, I hold the answer to solving this crime. When you signed your lease, you were required to submit a sample of your dog's fur hair. DNA was extracted and archived, as were the DNA of every registered dog in this complex. The contractor can compare DNA in the database to fecal samples we send them.
So
your DNA is a match with this sample. I rest my case.
It looks like you and Scotty are on the hook for $50, Mr. Mickle.
hold on, Lacey. How do I know this was collected on the path near my pool?
Are you saying I collected this poopsie roll from where? That's reaching, don't you think, Miss Rosen?
I don't know. I suppose it's possible that...
That could have been collected anywhere. How do I know that it hasn't been tampered with?
I assure you that.
I assure you, I've never seen this specimen before. Have you heard the expression, chain of custody, Miss Lacey Dunphy? No, I didn't think so. How do I know that this sample was not contaminated by subsequent handling by parties unknown to this assembly? Did you think of that?
We haven't thought about that, Liam. Have we, Lacey?
Are you saying?
I'm saying you have not proved beyond doubt that Mr. Mickle is guilty of violating the rules of the complex apartment.
This isn't justice.
Lacey exits in a huff.
You can tell me now what happened. Did you forget to bring the poopy bag that day?
No, I had one with me, but it had a big hole in it, so I didn't use it.
Curtain. Thanks for watching. Here's scatological joke number 1. You might want to pull up a stool. I went to a museum exhibit on feces, but the lighting was awful. I couldn't see shit. Douche joke number 2. My brother took going to jail really badly. He refused all offers of food and drink, spat and swore at anyone who came near him, and smeared the walls with his own feces. After that, we never invited him over to play Monopoly again. Thanks to our wonderful actors, Aliza, Inbari, Gerald, Rubin, and Stephanie Simon.